Here's a polished outro version for your 10 cent coin video. Welcome to my channel. Today we explored the 10 cent coin and its details. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Would you like me to also create outro scripts for all euro coins, 1 cent up to 2 euros, so you have a full ready-to-use set? Here's a polished outro version for your 10 cent coin video. Welcome to my channel. Today we explored the 10 cent coin and its details. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Would you like me to also create outro scripts for all euro coins, 1 cent up to 2 euros, so you have a full ready-to-use set? Here's a polished outro version for your 10 cent coin video. Welcome to my channel. Today we explored the 10 cent coin and its details. If you enjoyed this video, please like, Alright Ahmad, let's dive into the 10 cent coin, minted in 2005 with the R mint mark, Rome, Italy, and give you a very long, detailed description, like a narrated documentary in one extended paragraph that feels like it could take around 30 minutes to read carefully. The 10 cent coin of 2005 with the R mint mark is a fascinating piece of modern European numismatic history, a symbol of Italy's participation in the Great Monetary Union of the European Union. The euro currency officially began circulation on January 1, 2002, replacing the Italian lira, and the 10-cent denomination quickly became one of the most frequently used coins across Italy and the wider Eurozone. The 2005 issue carries the small but important R mint mark, the identifying mark of the Istituto Poligrafico e Zecca dello Stato in Rome, which is Italy's state mint and the producer of all Italian euro coins. The coin is struck in an alloy called Nordic gold, which is not actually gold but rather a bright yellow mixture of copper, 89%, aluminium 5%, zinc 5%, and tin 1%. This special alloy was chosen for euro coins because of its durability, resistance to tarnishing, non-allergenic properties, and the way it provides a consistent golden appearance without the high cost of real gold. The coin weighs 4.10 grams, has a diameter of 19.75 millimeters, a thickness of about 1.93 millimeters, and features a distinctive Spanish flower shape edge with smooth, rounded indentations, making it tactily recognizable for people with visual impairments and distinct from other coins of similar size. On the reverse side, common to all Eurozone 10-cent coins, is the design by Luc Luyx of Belgium, which depicts the European Union map, 12 stars arranged in a circular arc symbolizing unity and vertical parallel lines suggesting stability and harmony. This side also carries the denomination, 10 cent, clearly visible to ensure easy recognition. On the obverse side, which changes from country to country, Italy chose to celebrate its rich cultural heritage, and the 10-cent coin specifically bears the image of Sandro Botticelli's masterpiece, The Birth of Venus, one of the most iconic works of the Italian Renaissance. The image is taken from the detail of Venus's face in the famous painting, representing beauty, art, and Italy's immense contribution to European culture. The design was chosen by a national poll conducted in Italy before the adoption of the euro, allowing citizens to select which artworks and symbols would best represent them on their new currency, thus making this coin not only a piece of money, but also a democratic choice of cultural identity. Above the portrait of Venus, you will find the letter R, the mint mark for Rome, while to the side, in smaller detail, are the initials of the designer Laura Cretara, a renowned Italian engraver who played a pivotal role in the creation of euro coinage and was the first woman engraver to work with the Italian mint. The year 2005 is struck prominently, indicating the minting year, and in that period Italy was in the early stages of adapting fully to the euro, both socially and economically, as the lira was gradually phased out of circulation. Millions of these coins were produced in 2005, as 10-cent pieces are heavily used in daily transactions for small purchases, vending machines, and change in commerce. So while they are not considered rare, their cultural and historical symbolism makes them attractive to collectors who enjoy building complete year sets or country-specific euro collections. In terms of preservation, circulated examples often show scratches and dulling of the bright golden color due to the softness of Nordic gold, whereas uncirculated or proof-quality coins maintain a radiant luster and fine detail of Venus's delicate features. Collectors also value error coins. For example, pieces struck off-center, with doubled images, or with misaligned lettering. Though such errors are relatively uncommon in modern euro minting due to strict quality controls at the Rome Mint. Beyond its physical description, this coin also tells a broader story. The 10-cent denomination plays a vital role in pricing within the euro system, bridging the gap between small copper-colored coins, 1, 2, and 5 cents, and the higher brass-colored denominations, 20 and 50 cents. Its purchasing power in 2005 Italy was modest. Enough perhaps for a phone booth call, a bread roll, or as part of small change in a cafe, but its symbolic power lies in its ability to unite economies and cultures under one shared system of money. For Italians, seeing Venus's face on the coin in their pocket became a daily reminder of their national art heritage, while at the same time embracing a new pan-European identity. Today, a standard circulated 2005 our 10-cent euro coin is worth its face value of 10 cents, though uncirculated and proof examples can be worth slightly more to collectors, often between €1 and €3, depending on condition and demand. In summary, the 2005 Italian 10-cent coin is more than a simple token of exchange. It is a shining miniature canvas of art, culture, and modern history. A perfect example of how coins are not only instruments of commerce, but also carriers of national pride, European unity, and timeless beauty. Would you like me to also prepare a YouTube-style 2,000-word script about this coin, like I've done for your other coin requests, so you can use it directly for your channel? Great choice, Ahmad. Let's explore the 10-euro-cent coin of the Netherlands, dated 2001, featuring Queen Beatrix Koningin der Nederlanden. In one very long, richly detailed paragraph, like a narrated documentary that could take about 30 minutes to read carefully. The 2001 euro 10-cent coin from the Netherlands, inscribed with the title Beatrix Koningin der Nederlanden, translated as Beatrix, Queen of the Netherlands, is an important piece in the story of both Dutch monetary history and the wider European Union's bold project of economic integration. This coin belongs to the very first generation of euro coinage, struck before the physical introduction of euro banknotes and coins on January 1, 2002, during the so-called transitional period. That began in 1999, when the euro became the official currency for accounting and electronic payments, but the familiar national coins, like the Dutch guilder, still circulated physically until the official handover. Thus, a 2001 dated euro coin from the Netherlands represents a pre-introduction issue, struck in anticipation of the launch, stored, and then released into circulation at the dawn of the new millennium, making it both historically symbolic and numismatically significant. The coin has a weight of 4.10 grams, a diameter of 19.75 millimeters, and a thickness of 1.93 millimeters, with a special tactile Spanish flower edge, a rounded, indented edge design chosen for easy recognition by touch, especially useful for the visually impaired. It is composed of Nordic gold, an alloy of copper, 89%, aluminum, 5%, zinc, 5%, and tin, 1%, which produces a warm golden hue while remaining durable, non-allergenic, and relatively inexpensive compared to true gold. On the reverse side, common to all Eurozone 10-cent coins, we see the design created by Luc Luix of Belgium. A stylized map of the European Union with 12 stars symbolizing unity, vertical parallel lines suggesting stability, and the denomination, 10 euro cent, written boldly, ensuring clarity for daily use. But what truly sets the Dutch 10-cent coin apart is its obverse design, which features a stylized portrait of Queen Beatrix, who reigned as monarch of the Netherlands from 1980 until her abdication in 2013. The portrait is modern, minimalist, and geometric, showing Beatrix in profile without excessive detail, but with bold simplicity, reflecting both the Dutch appreciation for clean design and their progressive approach to coin art. Surrounding her portrait runs the inscription, Beatrix Koningin der Nederlanden, an official title in Dutch that reminds the holder of both national pride and royal identity. This design was the work of Bruno Nijnaber van Iben, a Dutch industrial designer known for his sleek, functional style, who was selected through a design competition in the late 1990s when each Eurozone nation was tasked with choosing motifs that best represented its culture, values, and heritage. The Netherlands opted to highlight their monarchy, a centuries-old institution deeply tied to the nation's identity, commerce, and history. In 2001, as these coins were struck, the Dutch guilder was still circulating, but the anticipation of the euro's arrival was a powerful symbol of change. After centuries of independent monetary history, The Netherlands was officially merging its money with its European neighbors, a monumental shift in sovereignty, economics, and daily life. Because the year 2001 predates the euro's physical release, coins dated 1999, 2000, and 2001 from the Netherlands, and other founding euro nations, are particularly notable to collectors, as they symbolize the preparation phase. From a numismatic perspective, the 2001 Dutch 10-cent coin was minted in the Royal Dutch Mint, Koninklijke Nederlandse Munt, located in Utrecht, which has been producing coins since the 16th century and continues to be a central institution in Dutch financial culture. The mint mark on these coins is a tiny symbol representing the director of the mint. In this period, it was often seen as a small caduceus or other identifying mark, alongside a secondary mark representing the mint master. Such tiny details are especially prized by collectors who study variations across minting years. While millions of these coins were struck in preparation for euro circulation, making them common in general circulation, uncirculated sets, proof issues, and pristine examples are valued by collectors, especially when included as part of complete euro starter kits that were distributed to Dutch citizens in late 2001 to familiarize them with the new currency before launch. Economically, the 10-cent coin played an essential role in bridging daily transactions. In 2002, it had the purchasing power for small items like a tram ride balance, a bread roll, or part of a newspaper cost, and it continues to serve as a practical coin in vending machines, shops, and transportation systems. Culturally, the coin represents both tradition and change. Tradition in its depiction of the Dutch monarch, change in its symbolizing the Netherlands' entry into a unified European future. Queen Beatrix's image on the coin served as a daily reminder of national continuity within the broader European experiment, reassuring Dutch citizens that while their beloved guilder was gone, their identity was not lost but rather carried into the future in a new form. Over time, with Beatrix's abdication in 2013 and the accession of her son, King Willem-Alexander, new euro coins were struck with updated portraits, making earlier Beatrix issues like the 2001 10-cent piece an important marker of a distinct era in Dutch and European history. Today, a circulated example is worth its face value of 10 cents, but uncirculated and proof-quality examples can command collector premiums, especially when part of complete year sets or transitional collections, usually ranging between €1 and €5 depending on condition. For collectors, however, the true value lies not in monetary worth but in the coin's symbolism. It embodies the turn of the millennium, the dawn of the euro, and the enduring presence of monarchy within a modern democratic European framework. In essence, the 2001 Dutch 10-cent euro coin with the inscription Beatrix Koningin der Nederlanden is not just a token of commerce. It is a bridge between eras, a miniature portrait of a queen who shepherded her country into a new century, and a glittering reminder of the balance between national pride and European unity. Do you also want me to expand this into a 2,000-word YouTube-ready script, like the ones I've made for your coin channel before, so you can directly use it for narration? Perfect, Ahmad. Let's go deep into the story of the 10-euro-cent coin of Slovakia, Slovensko, dated 2009, a very important year for the country, because it was the very first year Slovakia officially adopted the euro. Here's a long, richly detailed single paragraph, packed with information that could take about 30 minutes to carefully read and absorb. The 2009 Slovakian 10-cent euro coin, bearing the national inscription Slovensko, is a fascinating piece of both monetary and cultural history, as it represents the very first year Slovakia joined the Eurozone and officially replaced its long-standing national currency, the Slovak koruna, with the euro on January 1, 2009. This made Slovakia the 16th country to adopt the euro, just 6 years after joining the European Union in 2004, and coins dated 2009 were the first ever euro issues for the nation. The 10-cent coin itself is struck in Nordic gold, a durable and golden-colored alloy consisting of 89% copper, 5% aluminum, 5% zinc, and 1% tin, specially chosen for euro coinage due to its resistance to tarnish, hypoallergenic qualities, and bright gold-like appearance. It has a diameter of 19.75 millimeters, a weight of 4.10 grams, and a thickness of about 1.93 millimeters, with the distinctive Spanish flower shape edge, a rounded, indented tactile design that allows easy recognition by touch, especially important for the visually impaired and to differentiate it from other small denominations. The reverse side, like all 10-cent euro coins across the Eurozone, follows the common design by Belgian engraver Luc Luix, featuring a map of Europe symbolizing unity. 12 stars representing the founding values of the European Union, vertical parallel lines giving a sense of stability and harmony, and the denomination clearly marked as 10 euro cent. But the obverse side is where the coin expresses Slovakia's national identity, and here the chosen design is the depiction of Bratislava Castle, the historic fortress and symbol of the Slovak capital city, perched high above the Danube River, along with a stylized image of the double cross on three hills, known as the Cross of Lorraine, standing on the central emblem of Slovakia's coat of arms. This design was selected through a public competition held in Slovakia in 2005, where citizens voted on which national motifs should appear on their new euro coins, ensuring that the currency would reflect the people's own sense of history and culture. Surrounding the image are the inscription Slovensko, Slovakia in the Slovak language, the mint year 2009, and the 12 stars of the European Union placed in a circular arc to tie the national side visually to the European theme. The mint mark of the Kremnica Mint, one of the oldest mints in the world, founded in 1328 and still active today, is also present, a small but powerful reminder of Slovakia's deep numismatic tradition stretching back nearly 7 centuries. For Slovak citizens in 2009, these coins were not only practical tools of daily commerce, but also powerful national symbols. Bratislava Castle has stood for centuries as a sentinel of Central Europe, witnessing the rise and fall of empires, while the double cross on three hills has represented Slovak identity, faith, and resilience for generations. Thus, every time someone held a 10-cent coin, they were reminded of both their deep-rooted history and their new place in a united European economy. In terms of mintage, millions of 2009 10-cent coins were struck to ensure smooth circulation, making them common in everyday use, but uncirculated sets and proof coins produced by the Kremnica Mint are of special interest to collectors. The condition greatly affects value. Circulated examples typically remain at face value, 10 cents, while uncirculated or proof quality coins can range from €1 to €5 or more, depending on demand, presentation, and condition. What makes this coin particularly attractive to numismatists is not rarity, but historical timing. The year 2009 marked Slovakia's entry into the Eurozone, and so every denomination of that year, including the 10 cent, serves as a first year of issue piece, something collectors across Europe and beyond actively seek to complete euro collections. In daily life, the 10-cent denomination fills a crucial role, sitting between the very small 1, 2, and 5-cent coins and the larger 20 and 50-cent denominations, making it perfect for vending machines, small change in shops, bus fares, and market purchases. Symbolically, it bridges micro-level daily commerce with the macro-level idea of shared European prosperity. Over time, as newer years of Slovakian coins have entered circulation, the 2009 issue has taken on greater historical weight, seen not merely as money, but as a marker of transition. The moment when Slovakia stepped fully into the modern European economic framework. To this day, the combination of Bratislava Castle, the double cross on three hills, and the name Slovensko makes the 10-cent coin a pocket-sized ambassador of Slovak culture, reminding the world of this small but proud Central European nation's heritage, resilience, and role within the European Union. In short, the 10 euro cent Slovensko 2009 coin is more than just a low-value coin. It is a miniature monument to national pride, European unity, and the dawn of a new economic era for Slovakia. Would you like me to also create a 2,000-word YouTube script on this coin, like I did for your Canada and US coin requests, so you can directly use it for your coin channel narration?